You guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe before you leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Please let me know in the comments down below of some content that you guys would like to see here on my channel. So to get into today's video, we are going to be trying this palette by Melt Cosmetics. I'll have the name of it on the screen because I'm quite sure I'm gonna mess it up. I think it's called Muerte, I don't know. But if I can open it, this is an eyeshadow palette that I did not need, but I definitely wanted to pick up because the color story is definitely different from something that I have. So here is the packaging. First of all, this packaging is beautiful. You open her up and this is the palette. So I did swatch them already when I first received it. I was kind of excited. So this is definitely giving fall vibes, which I am very excited for. I can't wait to play with this palette fall time, September, October, November-ish, just to kind of see what kind of looks I can create. But for today, I feel like I want to kind of stick within these shades here as well as this navy blue. So we are going to play with those for today. Again, let me know, you guys, of some content that you guys would like to see. I haven't recorded in a while, and that is because I've just kind of had like a brain fog, not knowing what to record, not wanting it to continuously be so repetitive. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So as you can see from what I just showed you, there's definitely some kick up in the palette, which usually doesn't bother me as long as the shades are pigmented. It's definitely at first coming off a little patchy. I do feel like you have to continue to build up the intensity of these shades, but we will continue to see as we add more shades and try to blend this out. Alright, you guys, I'm trying to make sure that I point to every shade that I use, only because the shades are in Spanish. I don't want to say anything wrong or mispronounce anything. But now I'm going in with like that navy blue shade and just trying to add it over this first shade that we put down, which I feel is like a very deep grayish green. Very hard to explain, but we are now going in with the navy blue. Alright, you guys, I forgot to show you the shade that I went in with, but it is on the screen as far as the shade name. It is that it's a matte colored, I want to say like teal, light teal ice type of color. So that is the shade that we went in with on that inner corner. Hey guys, while I prepare to put on my lashes, I am using the Kiss So Wispy Full Bouncy Volume and Curl Lashes. These are in the style number 11. So these have honestly been my go-to lashes. They are not thick and as dramatic, but I feel like they just complement my eyes very well. And honestly, although I used to feel like I was against like thin band lashes, I feel like these honestly are easier for me to apply. I don't know if you can kind of see it. Yeah, these are just a little bit easier for me to apply. But in regards to the eyeshadow palette, it's okay. I will be very honest, I tried to go in with this shimmer shade right here. It was it's very dry, and it was very hard for me to like dig the brush in there. Right now my nails are too long to try to, like, it's crumbling as I dig into it. I don't know if you can kind of tell. So for $58, I feel like nothing should go wrong with this palette, and it definitely is. The deeper shades, as I was trying to blend them out, they were getting patchy. When you pack the color on, it's fine. Once you start blending, it gets patchy. So let me clean this off my finger, but I will definitely say it's a hard pass for me for $58. So today for primer, I'm going to use my Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream, and then in my T-zone I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Okay, you guys, for today's foundation we are going to do a concoction. Seriously, I don't even know why. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Caramel, and I'm going to mix in some of my Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Skin Tint in the shade number 12. So as you can see, this is definitely lighter, and the Wet n Wild is a little bit more warm tone. I personally don't use either one of these. They kind of both just sit in the back of my drawer. And I was kind of cleaning out my makeup because I have so much stuff that I just felt like, you know what, I don't use it, and it's like either donate it or, girl, I don't know. So real quick, I've kind of been MIA because my husband and I, we just celebrated our 3-year wedding anniversary. So this past weekend was definitely, it was a lot going on. Like, we had something planned every day, and prior to that, you know, just kind of getting ready and preparing, you know, making sure the house was straight, making sure the kids were good before we did anything. So I've just kind of been busy, and I looked up and I was like, girl, you have not recorded in almost 2 weeks. Well, definitely about 2 weeks. So I'm like, let me get my life together for real. And I do apologize. For some reason my lighting is very off. I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't used this light and the camera and everything in a while. Something is off with my lighting, so I definitely apologize about that if you notice it. Yes, I just kind of wanted to explain where I've been. So definitely giving dewy skin, but obviously I just used the dewy foundation. And then also in today's video, I should have been recorded because I purchased the new Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation. I had to send it back because it was way too light. And then with that, I did order the new Beauty Blender cream bronzer. So this is what it looks like, and I have this in the shade Gold. No, I think it says bronzer is in the shade Nutmeg. It did come with a highlighter, like a cream highlighter, but mine was melted. I do blame UPS for that, because the day that they were supposed to deliver, it was a Saturday, and it said it was out for delivery. Never showed up, and then I get an email from UPS at like 7 o'clock at night saying that they'll bring it Monday. So I already know this product sat inside of that UPS truck for what, 2-3 days. So I was very, very upset. But this is the bronzer. I'm a little nervous. Let me kind of dab some on the back of my hand. Whoa, okay. We're gonna have to clean that up for sure. So what I did on this side is I definitely got carried away, and it was harsh. So I just took my beauty blender, well, not beauty blender, but my makeup sponge, and just kind of went back over it. Since that product did have like my foundation on there, just kind of help clean it up a little bit. And I'm going to do the same for this side as well. So for cream blush, we're going in with the Sweet Cheeks. This is the Made by Mitchell liquid blush, and again the shade is Sweet Cheeks. I'm just going to dab a little bit of that. I usually would have gone in with my orange tone blush, but you know, trying to switch it up a little bit. I'm just going to blend that out.
So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch.
For concealer, we are going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in the shade number 10. And I'm just going to kind of let that sit. In regards to the Beauty Blender cream blush, cream bronzer, I honestly really like it. I feel like it is a great shade for me. So I'll definitely have this link down below if you would like to check it out. I did pick it up on Sephora's website. I'm not really into not putty, but like cream highlighter. I don't know that I really want to try it because I don't want to mess anything up. But if that is up your alley, this is a great 2-for-1 type of deal. So I recommend it. I think it's worth it. And again, it's creamy. It blended out very easily. So that is a plus in my book. It does not look muddy. And definitely worth the try. Loose setting powder. I'm going to go ahead and use the Dominique Cosmetics powder. This one, you know what, I really can't necessarily say anything bad about it. It's not bad. However, for me, I do hope that in the near future she comes out with like a medium shade. You know, at least kind of like how Laura Mercier has 3 shades. So that would be my only suggestion, because she has this translucent and then she has like a deep shade. But sometimes translucent powders don't work for everybody, because I have used some translucent powders in my past this is why I was kind of scared of translucent powders, because they can, depending, leave that white cast, or you know, it could be just a little bit too brightening. So I would definitely hope for an in-between shade in the future. Never know. And this is very messy. Like, my desk is a mess right now. Setting powder, I am taking the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. This is in the shade number 35. So I'm just going to dap that all over the rest of the face. This brush is a Real Techniques powder brush. I got this brush a really long time ago from like Ulta, when Real Techniques had like their like holiday set, and I barely used the brush then, but I just kind of kept it clean and coming in handy. I was supposed to use the Fenty powder. It was right here in my face. Okay, so no surprise, I am going in with the new Juvia's Place Blush Duo. This is volume number 4. So this is the one, I'm just using that on this like stippling brush that I got from AOA Studio. It is the F6 brush. So you know, these come in like little sets. Little sets with an S. But I was very excited for this one because I kind of feel like it gives you, it puts you in the mindset of the Dior blush, and you know, that pink blush, which is very hard to get your hands on. So I just kind of feel like this honestly will do for me. But for bronzer, this is a palette I used one time and never touched again. This is the Beauty Creations in Evetic. So I'm gonna try it one last time. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but we are gonna go in with one of the bronzer shades at the bottom. Okay, so for eyeliner, I went in with the LA Girl Pastel Dream in the shade Powder Blue. And then I'm just going to run the navy blue on the outer portion. For lip liner, this is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Downtown Beauty. For liquid lipstick, we are going in with Laura Los Angeles in the shade Nakey Nakey. And then for gloss, we are going to go in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Ice.
Without you, I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love, I can't fake it. When I'm with you, my legs go weak. Hey, can you hear it? I think my heart just skipped a beat. Yeah. This feeling is getting so strong. Love me till the morning, love me all night long. There's something special about you. You're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body.
Alright, you guys, so that concludes today's video. Throughout the video, I did already kind of mention to you guys how I felt about these products. Honestly, there are only 2 new products that I tried in today's video. Everything else I've already had in my collection. When it comes to the Melt Cosmetics Muerte, anyway, it ain't worth $58. The color story is definitely different. It's beautiful. It's not something that I already have, but the dryness in this shimmer shade and how I felt like it was like kind of crumbling as I was just running my fingers through it, the fact that you barely see it on the eyes, and I did apply it. I even took what was on my finger off camera to try to place it, and nothing was coming off. So for that reason alone, it's not worth $58. Even though that's just one shade, I feel like nothing should be wrong with this palette for almost for technically $60. So this is a hard no for me. Again, color story is beautiful. I mean, it's pretty, but I see some patchiness here, so I kind of feel like I need to go pack more of that light green shade. Again, when you pack the colors on, it looks beautiful. Once I start blending out and start trying to mix the colors together, it kind of gets lost and it gets patchy. In regards to the Beauty Blender cream bronzer and highlighter duo, I definitely feel like you should check this out. Now, this is a smaller packaging. You don't get as much you don't get as much as like other cream bronzers. So I'll just kind of see. I don't know if it'll tell me exactly. 14 grams of bronzer compared to the, let's just say the ABH one. This is 30 grams. So it's definitely a huge size difference. But when you think about it, do we really need this much? I feel like you don't need a lot when it comes to cream bronzers. So this will definitely last me quite a while as well. Not just because I have other ones, but that's just my personal take, you guys. Other than that, I really do like how the complexion came out. The eyes, again, are beautiful from a distance, but I kind of feel like, for me, I see the patchiness and where it went wrong as far as the palette. And maybe it could be too because they are deeper shades, but still, for the price point. But that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Come back. I'm trying to grow my channel. I was trying it with the TikTok, but I'm a little, I feel old when it comes to TikTok and Instagram Reels. I'm trying, but because I know that's what a lot of people would prefer. But again, I hope you guys come back to my channel. And again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the post notification, so that way you'll be notified every time I do upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Take care, be blessed, and stay safe.